My name is Professor David Katamba. I'm an associate professor of corporate social responsibility. I'm from Mackay University Business School. I am the coordinator for this project. The project is called Strengthening ICT Usage and Policy Reforms for Master's Research Process Quality Improvements in Uganda's higher education institutions. This project is funded by the European Union through the Erasmus Plus program.
This is the delivery from the National Council for Higher Education. My name is Nora Mulira, and I'm the Director ICT Research and Innovation at the Council. The National Council for Higher Education really commends MOOBS as a proponent and coordinator for this project, which will improve research, supervision, and benefit not only the specifics given here for Master's Research Process Management, but the entire higher education subsector.
Professor Moses Mwezi, I'm the Deputy Principal of Makerere University Business School. And I also chair academic board that is responsible for academic issues and decisions in the institution on behalf of the principal. The ICT project on e-supervision started as a grant by Professor Katamba and his colleagues to deal with the challenge of supervision in the universities. And in the universities we have challenges of knowing where students are, their contacts, of knowing what they are doing, others complete and don't proceed with the research. We have challenges of knowing how many staff are supervising and the workload for each of them. We have challenges of mentorship, if there are two supervisors, a senior one and a less senior one, how do they collaborate to learn from each other. We have challenges of student-supervisor relationship and generally real-time information and collaboration to know what is happening in the institution. This project about e-supervision seems to be having an answer.
My name is Professor Vincent Bagire. I am the Dean for the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research here at MOOBS. Here basically we look at all programs involving graduate training, graduate education, involving research, involving supervision, involving assessment, progress of students in relation to the departments. We have here 13 different master's programs and 2 PhD programs. Basically the students here will be involved in a research project. Immediately we finish the teaching, we have a master's research project. And this project is very critical in preparing the students for their graduation. It is imperative that every student must do research because it is part and parcel of the requirements for the award of the master's degree.
So the project started in January 1st, 2023, and it will end in June 2026. This project has partners who are to see that we really improve master's research process quality in Uganda, the higher education institutions. And the partners include the National Council for Higher Education. National Council for Higher Education is the national regulator of all higher education institutions in Uganda. And we are grateful to our funders, that's the European Union, through their Erasmus Plus. They fund us with 1 million euros for this project. And the partner institutions are also adding on 260,000 euros, which makes it a total project value of 1,260,000 euros.
My name is Dr. Betty Bukenya Nambus, and I'm the coordinator of this project on behalf of National Council for Higher Education, which is a national regulatory body of higher education in Uganda. Well, the project deals with the challenges of supervision of research in students. And as the regulator, we have been receiving a lot of complaints from learners about dropping out from school because of research. Many have not completed because of research. And we've not had a starting point. But this project is timely because one of the outputs of this project is an e-supervision platform. And in this platform, the research journey of the master's students, of the learners, and their interaction between the student and the supervisors is going to be documented. So as a regulator who is mandated to receive complaints from learners from higher education institutions, this one will address my role. I'll have a soft landing to support the learners who come to me with complaints. Because this process is going to be documented, then I'll be sure whether the student, the learner was supported.
My name is Shakira Nabuja. I am currently leading the team that is developing the e-supervision portal. The portal itself is hosted by the servers from Government of Uganda, NITA Uganda. And we have developed it with a couple of members on the team, about 3. We have a developer, and then we have a super user. The system, in brief, is supposed to help ease the process of supervising master's research and the administrators.
My name's Charles Tushau-Mekazova. I'm working at Mbara University of Science and Technology as a Deputy Vice Chancellor of Finance and Administration. The reason why we had to focus on master's program, this is where we've got the majority of postgraduate programs, and we wanted as a key deliverable of the project to see how we can speed up the completion rate of master students, but in particular when we are looking at relevancy, we are looking at the quality of higher education and how ICT can be used to deliver or to improve the process of managing the entire process of master's program from the initial phase of addressing the concept of a master student, of addressing the main proposal and even conducting research and completing it.
Dr. John Meruchiberu, representing the Makerere University on the ICT4MRPQ project, which is funded by the European Union. The objective of this project is to incorporate ICT in postgraduate research. And we are happy to have gotten that funding in order to innovate within our supervision process. Now, the project has just started 3 months ago, and we are up to speed with it. We are trying to meet the deliverables as outlined in the project proposal.
My name is Karidewa Nyainga, a senior lecturer in the Department of Physics, Makerere University. I'm one of the team members for this ICT usage for relevant master's research process. What we expect out of this project is that we hope it will improve the completion rate of master students. Over the years, we have realized that our master students, much as they finish the coursework within 1 year, they have a challenge with the research. They take more than expected time while doing research. And this is because the coursework is already timetabled, so they follow the time.
The main objective of the project is to build and strengthen the capacity of higher education institutions in Uganda to use information communication and technology in managing their master's students' research processes. In building capacity, we must create an infrastructure for the ICT. So the infrastructure we are building is the electronic supervision platform that platform will be a center for all the participating universities to share research, supervision information.
I'm happy for this project in that we've been having challenges with especially the reports on, for example, the number of students per supervisor, and challenges of claims by both supervisors and students of, for example, I failed to see my supervisor. Then probably when you call the supervisor tells you, but that student has never called me. So probably when this portal comes up and we see the interaction, we can know that maybe either party is saying the truth. We will know whether the student has actually attempted to interact with the supervisor or the supervisor has actually attempted to interact with the student.
We usually have challenges knowing who are our supervisors, what specialties are they in, what type of research am I doing, how is it going to be beneficial to the country and the world at large. So I believe this project is going to go a long way in ensuring that we as students contribute towards the development of our country, and this project will come handy to ensure that this is conducted in a streamlined manner, and also transparency between the students and the supervisor in regards to their research journey.
My name is Ali Kankaka, partner with Chaze Kankaka and Company Advocates, and also a project coordinator on behalf of this firm for this EU project. Our role is simply to advise the team on the necessary policy reforms that will transform the higher education subsector, particularly research journey of master's degree participants or candidates. It has been a major challenge in Uganda, quality assurance in this field of research, guaranteeing the process of supervision, and also the legal framework and policy framework in terms of priorities. Where do our universities put priority for these students conducting research, for them to be able to contribute to national development agenda?
I'm Nadine Arnold. I'm an assistant professor of organizational theory at the School of Business and Economics at the VU Amsterdam. This is where I also supervise a lot of master students and create their master thesis projects. Together with my colleagues from the VU Amsterdam, Professor Christopher Wickert and Professor Christine Moser, we mainly contribute to the ICT project through cross-cultural and best practice exchanges. From our experiences, we know that supervision is key so that students produce reliable and impactful research results. The ICT project is of significant value to accomplish this, as it will lead to the development of a supervision platform and the corresponding mobile app. Both will create very important accountabilities between the students and the supervisors, so that the students will produce in the end research results that are of interest and high relevance to industries and practitioners.
We also have some short training. Our colleagues are being reawakened, made reaware of how they should deal with the students. For us as universities, our main client is a student. So it gives us joy when a student leaves the university with the required knowledge. Two, when a student who has graduated gets a job, it's very, very important. But most importantly, when the student has got the required skills out there, analytical skills. Analytical skills are built through research. You learn how to interact with the different data sets, you learn how to interact with people to get information, you learn how to express your big problem into a smaller version so that people can understand. You learn how to even disseminate what you have come across. If there's a problem, you have the skills and the competence to go investigate about it, come back, present to your boardroom that this is what I've come across. And you even present recommendations. So this project is actually going to help us a lot in streamlining the master's research quality processes.